This is Saravanan from Peri Institute of Technology, Chennai. Today our subject is Computer Architecture, Unit 1. The topic is addressing modes. What is an addressing modes? Addressing modes are an accept of the instruction set architecture in most central processing unit design. The various addressing modes that are defined in a given instruction set architecture to define how the machine language instructions in that architecture identify the operand of each instructions. In programming, flexibility for each processor is a number and different kinds of way the programmer can refer to data stored in the memory or I/O device. The different ways that a processor can access data are referred to in addressing schemes or addressing modes. An address computed by the processor when executing a memory access or branch instruction or when fetching the next sequential instruction is known as effective address (EA). An effective address can be made up of many three elements: the base, the index, and displacement. An addressing mode specifies how to calculate the effective of an operand by using elements of effective informations held in register or constant contained within a machine instructions or elsewhere. Types of addressing modes are: we have around 12 types of addressing modes: register addressing modes, absolute addressing modes, immediate addressing modes, indirect addressing modes, register indirect addressing modes, displacement addressing modes, relative addressing modes, base register addressing modes, index addressing modes, auto increment addressing modes, auto decrement addressing modes, and stack addressing modes. First we'll see register addressing modes. What is a register addressing modes? In this mode, the operand is stored in the register and this register is present in the CPU. This instruction has the address of the register where the operand is stored. Example, move R2, R1. This instruction copies the content of the register R2 to register R1. Advantages: shorter instructions and faster instruction fetch, faster memory access to the operands. Disadvantages: very limited address space. Next, absolute or direct addressing modes. In this mode, the effective address of operand is present itself. Only one reference to the memory is required to fetch the operand. It is also called as absolute addressing modes. Example, move 2000, A. This instruction copies the content of the memory location 2000 into the register A. Advantages: single memory reference to access data, no additional calculations to find the effective address of the operand. Next, immediate addressing modes. In this addressing modes, the operand is specified in the instruction explicitly. Instead of address field, an operand field is present that contains the operand. Example, move #20, A. This instruction copies operand 20 in the register A. The sign hash in front of the value of an operand is used to indicate that the value is an immediate operand. Next, indirect addressing modes. In this addressing modes, the address field of the instruction specifies the address of the memory location that contains the effective address of the operand. Two references to memory are required to fetch the operand. Example, add x will increment the value stored in the accumulator by the value stored at memory location specified by x. Next, register indirect addressing modes. In this addressing modes, the address field of the instruction refers to the CPU register that contains the effective address of the operand. Only one reference to the memory is required to fetch the operand. Example, move R0, A. This instruction copies the content of the memory address by the content of the register RO in the register A. Next, displacement addressing modes. This addressing modes combines the capability of direct addressing and register indirect addressing. In this addressing modes, instruction has two address fields, value and reference register. The effective address is computed by the addressing contents of the reference register to the value. EA equal to value plus R. Three common variations of displacement addressings are relative addressing, base register addressing, and index addressing. First, we'll see relative addressing modes. Here, The reference register is a program counter, and hence this addressing mode is also known as PC relative addressing. The effective address is determined by addressing the content of the PC to the address field. EA equal to PC plus address part of the instructions. The address part is a signed number so that it is possible to have branch target location either before or after the branch instruction. This addressing mode is commonly used to specify the target address in the branch instruction. Example, jump back. This instruction causes program execution to go to the branch target location identified by the name back if the branch condition is satisfied. Next, base register addressing mode. In this addressing modes, the reference register contains the main memory address and address field contains a displacement. Displacement is usually unsigned integer number EA equal to R plus displacement. Example, move R plus 8, A. This instruction copies the content of the memory whose address is determined by addressing the content of the register R and displacement 8 to the register A. Next, index addressing mode. In this addressing mode, the address field reference the main memory and a reference register contains a positive displacement from that address. EA equal to memory address plus R. The indexing is a technique that allows programmer to point or refer the data stored in the sequential memory location one by one, if it is an effective mechanism for performing iterative operations. Example, move R1 plus Ri, R. In this instruction, main memory address is given by register R1 and the reference register is Ri. Gives a positive displacement. The content of the memory address generated by the addition of main memory address and displacement is copied to the register R. Next, auto increment addressing modes. The effective address of the operand is the content of the register is specified in the instruction. After accessing the operand, the content of these registers are incremented to address the next location. Example, move RO, R2 plus. This instruction copies the content of the register RO into the memory location whose address is specified by the content of the register R2. After copying operation, the content of the register R2 are automatically incremented by 1. Next, auto decrement addressing modes. The content of the register is specified in the instruction are decremented and then they are used as an effective address to access a memory location. Example, move minus RO, R1. This instruction initially decrements the contents of the register RO and then decremented content of the register RO are used to address the memory location. Finally, the content from the addressed memory location are copied into the register R1. Next, the last addressing mode is stack addressing modes. A stack is a linear array of reserved memory location. It is associated with a pointer called stack pointer SP. In stack addressing mode, the stack pointer always contains the address of top of the stack, where the operand is to be stored or located. The address of the operand, source or destination is the content of the stack pointer. This addressing mode is a special case of register indirect addressing, where referred register is a stack pointer. Example, add. This instruction simply pops out two symbols contained at the top of the stack. The addition of two operands is performed. Result so obtained after addition is pushed again at the top of the stack. Another example, push R. This instruction decrement SP and copies the content of the register R on the top of the stack pointer by the stack pointer. Hope you understand what is an addressing modes and what are the types of addressing modes. Thank you, students.